The Trader Cobb Crypto Show, talking business in blockchain.
G'day everybody and welcome to the Trader Cobb Crypto Show. Hope you're having a good start and or middle of your day, depending on whereabouts you are in the world. It's an absolutely cracking day here in beautiful Sydney. Finally, the nice weather has arrived and the markets, well, let's be honest, they didn't pull back as deep as I was hoping. I had a number of orders last night and yesterday afternoon lined up for what I call the Fibonacci booster trade, which is pulling back into a combination of different Fibonacci or support and resistance levels. And there was one on Bitcoin that was setting up just absolutely perfectly at 64.39. We were creeping towards there yesterday afternoon, and I thought we might just get there. But alas, we did not. We have found the weight of the sellers and rolled back over, currently sitting down on yesterday's lows, which is, I mean, it's, there's nothing really more to say. It's yesterday was a very small day. We're down 0.38% right now on Bitcoin. And whilst I know a lot of people are, as I suspected, doing all these wonderful scenarios of what could happen and drawing, their lines on their charts with literally a pen and saying, "What about this outcome?" It's like, "Yep, that's a pretty looking chart that you've drawn there." Or, "What about this one?" And then there's a bearish case, and it's like, "Well, yep, okay, you've drawn a nice little line there." As a matter of fact, somebody had one literally with like a drawing. And if anybody, I don't know, I think it's probably just an Australian thing, but there was a program called Mr. Squiggle back when I was a kid. Now, you probably need to be over 30 years old to know what the hell I'm talking about. If not, you can go and Google Mr. Squiggle and, you might last 3 or 4 minutes if you're lucky. I doubt you'll make it that long, to be honest. But it's a little dude, and he draws pictures for kids, and then he goes upside down, and he turns the picture upside down, and the picture looks very different from upside down. Well, that's what we can do with our charts here, because right now, the market is sideways, and you can build a case for up, and you can build a case for down. We do have consistently higher lows right now. If we look at the weekly chart, okay, we have higher lows. We also have a higher high. So if anything, the chart looks more bullish. Now, okay, let's not get too excited here. It's a given. The terror of Tether was the spike up. And like I've said before, I'm not really paying too much attention to that big spike because it's kind of a nothing to me. That being said, realistically right now we are looking a bit bearish, but looking at the bigger picture, we have the low of the year was back, in June, end of June, and that had hit 5,772 or thereabouts. The next higher low we have had a low of 5,858. Now the next higher low we have is 6,100, and the most recent one is 6,220. Now, this is just reality. This is the facts. Well, these are the facts. There is nothing more to it or against it. It just is. All right? It just is. Those higher lows that we see are higher lows. Now, of course, we can reverse our back, we can back out of that now, look at the weekly again as well, and go, well, hang on, we've got a lower high that had a high of 9990, then we had one that was at 8506, then we had one that was 7429, and of course, if we cancel out the big spike, the most recent one had a high of 6826. And then we have the picture on Bitcoin. We are in that range between 6,100 and 6,830. We are in the position where we have a series of lower highs. We also are in the position where we have a series of higher lows. So quite literally right now, it could go in either direction. Now, the momentum has started to shift to the downside. And it's only really through, it was ever so slightly grinding back to where we were pre-Tether terror, and we are now literally at that level. So what's going to happen from here? I just don't know. And that's one thing I'm more than happy to say. I don't have all the answers. Nobody has all the answers. What I do have is an understanding for what I'm waiting for. And until that occurs, I'm not going to be doing a great deal. Now, whoops, my tongue just got twisted. That being said, opportunities still will exist out there. There will be trading opportunities. As I said yesterday, as I said before, there were some really nice looking charts with cradle trade setups that I was raising orders on. Today, there's also a really nice long out there in the market that I'm keeping a very close eye on. There are going to be opportunities today. I have no doubt. What they will be, I do not know, but I will be aware and I will be ready if they show up for me. So guys, just stick to your plans. There's no need to read into all the crap that's out there. No one knows what's going on. If you're going to read somebody build a case for bears, you're going to have to read the same for a case for bulls. Take your time, be easy, and don't get too caught up in it, guys. Have a good one. Bye for now.
The Trader Cobb Crypto Podcast is hosted by Craig Cobb. All Trader Cobb courses, products, and tools can be found at tradercobb.com because experience matters.